pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the buck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling business off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you shit you never seen. The 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street stalker, walk a green mile. Piling up the paper on the dining room table. Cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' what she say, well, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 shit up on my back. I'm $1 million man, they need $1 billion bitch. Put my pimpin' in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, Pimp CBU with B. Cause what's a hoe with no pimp, and what's a pimp with no hoe? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get chose.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Happy Monday to you all. We have a very interesting but relatively quick stream for you this afternoon. We're gonna take a look at a couple of videos that I haven't seen yet. 2 of them are from Van Balian, the man, the myth, the legend, and another one that you guys had recommended to me a couple days ago from Code Blue Cam. It looked interesting, but I hadn't seen it yet. Somehow involves swatting a Walmart. I don't know how that's going to operate, but that's going to be very interesting to take a look at. I'm not the biggest fan of swatting. Swatting is a very stupid and dangerous endeavor to do. But yeah, I can go into that a lot more, especially because it kind of happens in the gaming space a lot. It's not exclusive, but it's certainly something that happens, and it's really messed up. So without any further delay, we're going to go right to it. And I know you guys have posted this before. I have not seen this. This Mandy, thank you for being a 13-month member. Please get well soon. Yeah, let's go.
And doesn't absolve you from any of your statutory obligations. Anyway, now she produces one of the funniest and crappiest sovereign ID cards I think I've ever seen.
Nope, okay. Do you have any identification on you?
I do. Just been asked for identification. Just pulling out my... There you are.
Thank you.
Okay, so for a laugh, let's take a closer look at this quote-unquote ID card. Or as she likes to call it, an individual
Creation date. Sovereign living woman. First breath location. Living arrangement, fixed mobile. Wait, which is it? Fixed or mobile? And again, first breath is just
recognition card, which has a very recent creation date, so you know she's new to this. And for some arbitrary reason, the card expires in 2033. She's most commonly known as, well, her name. Her status is of a sovereign living woman, which means absolutely nothing. She took her first breath in 1996, and that first breath was, wait for it, on Earth. Like, there are other options to that category. She also gives her email address for some reason and lists her blood type as unknown. So what is the point in listing that as a category? Anyway, I give the car 2 years before it starts going a dingy yellow colour and curling up at the edges.
Has the vehicle ever been registered as far as you're aware?
Yes, it has.
Yep. Do you remember where or know where?
Well, I guess when I first bought it.
Yep. You don't remember which state it was registered?
Oh, Victoria, yes, yeah.
I'm just going to do some checks, okay? Do you hold a current license in New South Wales or in Victoria? Any other state, territory?
I'm not. I'm private, so I'm not under any
So
public
you don't hold an
law.
actual license? You're just operating under your own...
Yep. Law of morality, LORE.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Law of Morality, what the hell is that? You do know The Witcher is a TV series, like a fantasy drama, like not real life. Wait, in this context it makes perfect sense. Please carry on.
The law of morality.
Thank you. She's doing some checks, whatever that means. Sovereign plates. She's taking photos. So, taking their time. Coco over there. Just doing some checks.
By the way, congrats on the 5K one.
Okay, so do you go by Chloe, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So whereabouts are the plates that belong to the vehicle? The registration plates
Where are
that
they?
are actually attached to it? That it's obviously registered.
Yeah.
Yep. So whereabouts are the number plates that belong to the vehicle?
In the car.
In the car at the moment?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Why aren't they being displayed?
Well, I'm going sovereign,
Which basically means driving illegally.
Okay.
pretty much. I'm slowly removing myself from
Yep.
being under your corporation, because you're actually a corporation, so you're like you just collect money. You're like a business.
Well, I'm not, but sure.
Yeah, you work. You
Whatever
work for the
yep,
company.
Whatever you think,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, New South Wales Police, like any other police or governmental agency in Australia, New Zealand, the United States, UK or Canada, are not corporations because they are listed on some random website like Dun & Bradstreet. I've explained why in previous videos, and if you didn't drive illegally, then you wouldn't have to worry about the fines that are obviously coming your way. This is what's called playing the victim.
So anyway, I'm just transitioning into interactions
Yep.
with police and getting all my certificates and everything I need to pretty much state that you have no authority over me, because without the number plates and without the license, I'm not actually under your membership.
No, without registration plates and a license, you'll be an illegal driver. It has nothing to do with
Oh,
membership.
man.
Memberships are voluntary. The law isn't. I also like how she refers to the very many traffic stops definitely coming her way as transitioning into interactions with the police. That's comedy gold.
So you can rightfully pull over anyone who has a registration plate in whatever state, because you're registered into a membership. I know you're probably not interested, but without that, technically you end up in court and it gets thrown out because they say, oh, you've got loss of license. But if I don't run under a license, then there's nothing to lose.
Well,
So-
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, Van Balen said it 1,000 times before. Juan said it 1,000 times before. I've said it 1,000 times before. Just because you elect not to get a license doesn't mean that you can't get in trouble for driving without a license.
Because of the legislation, obviously, in New South Wales, you are driving a vehicle, well, you're not currently driving right now, which is fine, but whilst you're driving a vehicle in New South Wales, it must be registered.
Yeah, they
and
say
you must
that
be
in every
licensed
state.
to drive that. Okay?
Only if I'm
That's
under
obviously
your-
why I'm making these inquiries. Yes,
Yeah.
you understand that?
Well,
Yep.
I guess that's your job.
I will let
I
you know as
understand.
well, obviously, that I have a body-worn video camera that records everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
used
so
to that.
can you grab those plates out for me just to show me which ones they are?
Can
that
I
are
have my
attached?
identity?
I'm not finished with it yet, so
Okay.
I'll continue dealing with you. That's fine. So can you grab the plates out for me? Please, if you've got them there. Do you have them there?
This is where the whole fake sovereign facade falls away. We find out that she does in fact have a driver's license on her and valid plates inside the car. And they're not going to let her drive away until she attaches the still valid plates to the car. This is going to be an expensive lesson for her.
So you have your Victorian driver's license there that you previously operated under?
Yes, I do.
Yep, do you have it there with you at the moment?
Yes.
Yep, may I please see it? You've got it there? I understand you've given me this one, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
I can see that you've got a Victorian driver's license and that's great.
Okay.
Look, guys, it worked.
So these are my registered plates with the state.
Yep.
But
So when did you take those off?
Yesterday. I'm not part of the state.
Okay.
What does that statement even mean, and what does saying it on a traffic stop actually achieve? Verbalising it doesn't give you immunity from the law, it's just pointless word salad.
And that's my property, so... Well, it's not my property, but it is at the moment.
Technically, it becomes property of the state, I suppose.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not property of the state, so you can't take me. And rightfully,
The number plate that's being displayed at the moment
rightfully, because they're registered, they
is
should
not
be.
able to be displayed. It's unlawfully displayed because it's displayed as a registration plate, which it's not.
So
On private property. On
if we
private
put
property.
if we put those on now, should we like to go?
Well, she's facing
Won't
some
affect
fines at
me.
the moment,
But
theoretically.
they don't affect me because they're unlawful.
But yes, for her to drive the vehicle, these need to be displayed because it is registered in Victoria, and that's what is exempting her from requiring New South Wales registration to drive on the roads here in New South Wales.
The public roads.
Tomato, tomato. That's all I've got to say there.
Your opinions can be whatever they want to be, that's fine. I'm not arguing with you there, but unfortunately the law is the law in this state, and that's what we're here to... LAW, yes.
Really
okay, so I'm not going to get into a discussion with you about what your beliefs are. That's fine. You're welcome to have whatever beliefs you like.
Oh, I can identify as what I want too.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not arguing with that. You can do whatever you want. That's
Yeah,
fine.
cool.
But these need to be displayed on your vehicle for you to be driving it in New South Wales. Okay.
Well,
They're-
any state, really.
Any state,
They're
yes.
going to say that.
We'll put
Yep.
them on. We can get out of here.
All right, but I've got
then
some
once you
more
get to-
inquiries
You
to
can
make.
go. I'm good. I'll just hang. I'm happy. No, I'm happy. I'm happy to just hang.
Okay,
Get me
so
further up the road.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's learnt her lesson. She won't be changing those plates back over when the police leave at all now, will she?
did you find your driver's license there? Your Victorian one?
Can I have my property back yet?
I will give
or-
it back to you
Okay.
when I'm finished talking to you about it all. I don't plan on keeping it. So do you still reside at that address on your license, or have you moved from there? Now you're living under your own.
Well, I'm kind of in and out of home car life, so.
Yep.
But yeah, if any mail or whatever, that'll go there.
Yep. Okay. Give me a second. I'll make a couple more inquiries. Okay, and I'll be back.
Living in a car must be hard enough, but to then pile the sovereign citizen crap on top of all that must make everything 10 times worse. Who would choose to live like that?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Oh, I'm not.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh, you don't have to.
Fines, like,
You,
who cares?
it doesn't bother me anyway. They get sent back.
Yeah. Just keep sending them back.
They're not.
How about it?
They're not lawful anyway. They don't affect me. I just write a letter and they can't.
Empathy.
We don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need sympathy. I need some people to stand up around here.
Of all the injustices that you could be standing up for, and you choose the one that doesn't make any sense or will ever work. That's just so dumb.
Back.
Thank
Okay.
you.
These need to be displayed on your vehicle.
As I've
Alright.
been told.
Those ones can't be. They,
So what happens when I no longer have a
Vanity plates.
registration? So because I'm still registered to them for
They are
6
still
months.
registered, yep.
Yeah. So after that happens, then technically, because
vehicle
I'm not
becomes
part of the
unregistered.
state. Well, only if I'm part of the state with plates, but
Well, that's
without.
what
Technically, you'll lose your car, which, as you say, is your home, which obviously.
Exactly. You're actively running on borrowed time. So the moment those plates expire, you're gonna lose your house or lose your home.
Will leave you homeless, and you'll likely have an even bigger fine because you'll be a repeat offender. But, you do you.
That's what I'm here to talk about is the legislation in New South Wales. Okay, I'm not here to talk about whatever legislation you're
What about
deciding to
universal
operate
law?
under.
Like
because
one small area. What about universal
It's not
law?
what we're here.
No such thing as universal law. No such thing.
We're here for. Okay.
Yeah.
So your license is current. That's fine. It's all active. That's all good.
What I need. Look at this handy.
Okay, do you
well,
understand?
Thank you.
So they need to be removed and these need to be displayed correctly.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to receive 2 fines in the mail
That's
to that address on your
fine.
license
Good luck
in
with
relation to not displaying the correct number plates and to displaying unauthorised number plates.
Both not
Okay.
actual criminal offences, but
I'm not going to argue with you. I've said
You
that.
don't have
all right?
to, 'cause it won't-
They
it does-
will be
they don't
sent-
stand
They
in
will be
court.
sent to that address on your license within 7 to 10 business days and have all your disposal options on them.
Good luck
Okay.
with that.
Do you have
They are not criminal offences, so they won't stand in court. So why are the police wasting their time writing tickets if they don't stand up in court? That would be a waste of taxpayer dollars if that was the case.
So first
Hey,
attempt
wrote
at
it.
being half sovereign because I'm still registered and I'm still licensed. It didn't go so well. So I probably made it like 4 hours up the road. Wait, 3 hours? 3 hours up the road before I got harassed by some pigs who harassed me, stalked me, and then they fined
Hey,
me,
what's
but
up on civil law?
that doesn't mean shit to me.
I guess we'll see how much it bothers you to
We're
watch the
listening
end
in
of
on
this video.
international sovereign citizens today.
Changed my plates back over. That didn't work. I mean, it might work more if I'm actually, well, probably not. I wouldn't go down. The fuck, you cannot talk to these people. You cannot talk to police. They don't give a fuck. You can't talk to them. You just can't talk to them.
No, they just didn't buy into your la-di-da universal law BS, where the world is how you want it to be rather than how it is. You know, like reality. We are not required to buy into your alternative reality.
They don't care. They say under this New South Wales legislation crap. Fuck. I'm travelling, I'm passing through. I am not a New South Walian. But still, they don't give a fuck. But again, I chose this path and I'm not giving up that easy.
So we will definitely be seeing you again in the near future then, especially if you're driving around on fake plates that match the colour scheme of your car. Let me give you some free advice. This path is dumb. Nothing about what you're doing has ever been successful. You've been lied to by a bunch of scammers, and if you carry on down this path, it will only lead to failure. You're not the first to walk this path, and you certainly won't be the last. But hey, you do you. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. As always, I will be keeping an eye on this channel and will keep you updated on her shenanigans, because this is not over. Right, take care all, and I will catch you in the next video.
Thanks.
They don't care. They say under this New South Wales legislation crap.
Cut her off. Thanks, Van, for that one. Absolutely. I think I do recall seeing on the community tab, on Van's community tab, that she posted like a video response. It wasn't really all that interesting. She just said kind of a bunch of gibberish towards the end. All right, let's go to the feature.
On December 2nd.
The feature video of today. Kristen Rapp, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
2022. Monroe County Sheriff deputies responded to a residence to attempt to locate 2 individuals who had warrants in Tomah, Wisconsin. 34-year-old Kaylee Williams Schaller had a felony Monroe County warrant and a Jefferson County body-only child support warrant. Her boyfriend,
Body only. That's a phrase I'm not familiar with.
34-year-old Justin Garbett, had a Minnesota probation and parole warrant and another one through Anoka County Sheriff's Office.
Go. Awesome.
Deputies were familiar with both of them from previous contacts and were aware Justin visited the address often. While en route, a deputy advised Kaylee was inside the house but hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, I can see her moving around in here. 17 minutes. Giving her a couple commands to come out. She's verbally talking with us but has yet to exit.
Right on civil law.
Deputies could see her pacing in the house and talking on the phone.
Uh-oh.
They informed her she needed to exit the home and that she had a warrant for her arrest.
She's on the phone when I saw her right here.
It looked like she was going to maybe go into that garage.
When asked if her boyfriend Justin was on the property, she told them he was in Minnesota.
I'm sure he was.
Justin's gone from Mom's funeral.
While waiting for Kaylee to open the door, dispatch received a 911 call from a female stating her daughter called and told her a man with a gun had entered the Tomah Wal-Mart. When dispatch requested further information from the female, the line disconnected.
No way.
911, what's the location of?
No way. She thought that doing that would get the police that are at her door, like, off of her to go respond to the emergency. I guess that's the ploy here.
Your emergency?
I just got a call from my daughter. She's at the Walmart in town. She said there's someone in there with a gun.
Okay, and what's he doing with the gun?
She doesn't know. She freaks out and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
Did she get a description of him?
He said he was a white guy, short, blonde hair, black pants.
Okay. And how did she know? How did she see that?
I don't know. I don't know. She just called me.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, and how did you describe him?
She said he was short and white. She said blonde hair, glasses, and black pants.
Can you get the information from the daughter and find out if...
Kaylee, open the door so I can talk to you, okay? I don't want to break your grandma's door, okay? But I will.
Okay, hold on, okay. Tiffany. Who is this?
Hi.
Doing? Yes, but what are you doing? It's a cop. What are you
I'm here talking with her.
Come on in. Don't leave the door open.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, she's got to come with us. We got some questions for her.
What do I have a felony warrant? Oh, I didn't go sign my bond.
Correct, but
Sparta,
you also have a Jefferson County body only warrant.
Which is what we're paying right now.
Okay, it's body only. It doesn't have
It's
a bond
body only
associated.
for child support, but if I pay $1,000 to child support, I have the email. I'll show it to you.
Kaylee appeared to be agitated and nervous as she tried to gather information to post her warrant.
Send it to me. Is the card connected to Apple Pay? Is it connected to Cash App? Actually, connected to Facebook. No. Okay. Just give me the card number and I'll call and pay it myself. Grandma's right here. I'm sorry. I've been trying to handle this shit. I forgot about my bond completely. I just talked to my lawyer this morning. I didn't know Justin had a warrant.
Okay.
We didn't even know.
It looks like the warrant was just issued, so for him.
Here?
Yeah, for him.
Dispatch advised the deputy that the number that called 911 was associated with Kaylee. When he requested dispatch to call the number, he observed Kaylee's phone go off, but she quickly declined it.
Called 911 a few minutes ago?
Oh my God.
Not on purpose.
Okay. Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, my daughter lives hours away though.
Okay. Is she at Walmart?
My daughter's in. My daughter's who called you and told you I was here.
Okay, but why did you call 911 and report?
I didn't say. If I did, it was not on purpose. You've seen me on the phone in here calling people.
I didn't see you on the phone. I was standing outside.
Oh no. I was trying to get a hold of her. I was calling a million different people.
So why did our dispatch center receive a 911 call stating that she received a phone call from her daughter who was at Toma Walmart and said that there was a man that walked into Walmart with a gun?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea.
This is getting ridiculous.
No.
Okay, you can say no all you want, but that number that keeps popping up on your phone is my dispatcher calling you.
I was wondering who the number was.
Yeah, that's the number that called because you called this number. Kaylee, can we go talk in the kitchen for a second? So listen to me for a second.
Okay.
No, put the phone down. I want you to listen and pay attention.
Okay.
Okay. While we were here, you were inside and refusing to come out.
Yes.
Okay. You were allegedly making phone calls. Okay.
Which I have.
Why did you call 911 and report that somebody was at Walmart with a gun?
Well, I was told that, but I was in a hurry. I didn't even do it. To be honest with you, I've had about 5 minutes of a blackout since you guys have been here. I remember nothing.
Okay. So back up.
If I did,
let's back up to when we knocked on the door and made contact with you.
I was on the phone with Justin.
The police were here and we were going to come in to arrest you.
Yep, I was on the phone with Justin.
Why did you call 911 and report that your daughter called you to report that there was a man at the Toma Walmart with a gun?
Probably because I was panicking.
Okay. Do you know that that's a crime and that's called swatting?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, that's something that to elicit a large police response to a location. I assume you probably did that believing that we were going to take off.
No,
and we were just
to
going
be
to leave
honest
you
with
here.
you, I have a lot of fucking... I'm not in my right fucking mind.
Oh my God. Oh, yep. That's you know what? Perfect. You know what? We're sorry. Totally understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay.
I'm just freaking out. My grandma can't be here by herself. I didn't know what to do. And then
You didn't know what to do, so you thought you'd call 911 and make a false report.
I didn't know what to do. I called 911 and I was going to say something, and then I was talking to my daughter on the house phone and she starts screaming at me.
Where's the house phone?
In my room. Well, it was in my room. It's in the living room now. There's one right here too.
Okay. Does that show the recent calls?
No, it doesn't do anything. That phone fucking sucks. Sometimes my grandma will go to call and it won't go out. It works when it wants to. And I'm not lying to you. You can go ask my grandma. She'll tell you.
No, not really.
I'm not worried about the phone working.
Well, I mean, she's been digging her grave ever since she started talking.
I'm more concerned with the fact that...
I'm sorry. I don't even know what...
I'm more concerned with the fact that you called 911
and
to report that somebody was at Walmart with a gun. Okay? that elicits, one, a large amount of resources to respond to a place.
Yep.
Two, it's a false police report, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're inciting panic,
Yes.
okay? And three, it's a crime.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I mean, imagine that there happened to have been somebody who matched her description. Like, blonde, white guy, glasses, black pants. And something might have happened. Like, it's so, these kinds of actions are so dangerous and so stupid.
I don't remember doing it. I don't even remember shit. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you I remember doing it, and I don't.
So you don't remember dialing 911 and then talking to a dispatcher?
I have it on my call log.
Okay.
It was not even a full minute.
Okay. That was a pretty short conversation, according to my dispatcher.
And then my aunt called me.
When Kaylee showed her call log, the deputies saw that she had just called Justin while they were on scene.
This is my boyfriend.
Is that Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1:25, you talked for 4 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, so go back. And then at 1:30, so 5 minutes later, a full
Right
5
as soon
minutes.
as I got off the phone?
As soon as you got off the phone, you made a 1 minute phone call to him, to 911.
The deputy then contacted dispatch for the 911 recording.
Okay, you might be doing with the gun. Did she ever know she freaked out? Did she get a description of him? He said he was a white guy, short, blonde hair, black pants.
She continued to fidget around and look out the back window at the small shed. The deputies received permission from the homeowner, Kaylee's grandmother, to check the property and ensure Justin wasn't there.
Of course she's the homeowner.
Hey,
Is Justin in the garage?
No, Justin's not here.
Positive? Because
I'm positive.
he gave us permission to check the
Yeah,
property.
you can check the garage. He's not here.
Assisting deputies were clearing the backyard when they noticed a power cable running to the shed and was locked from the inside.
Yeah. I was watching that call on the way over too.
That back shed doesn't open. Well, can you follow me outside so I can smoke that short at least?
No, we're gonna sit right here until they get back in.
It's locked.
From the inside?
There's a bed on there.
10-4, just so you're aware, we are at the garden shed in the back, and it is locked from the inside.
So he's in that back shed?
No, we haven't been able to get in that back shed for years. My kids used to play back there.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I had Austin Jones was living in that shed last I knew.
Is anyone in there now?
No, nobody's been in there. I kicked Austin
Who the
out
hell is
of my
Austin
neighbor's
Jones?
house. They left a whole fucking trail of shit.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I don't go back there.
Okay.
I haven't been back there since I kicked Austin out. I don't know. I have not been back there. Justin and I were in an argument this morning, and when I was in the garage, when he said his dad picked him up and he left, he texted me. He said he was with his dad. I can show you the message. I haven't been back to that back shed. I don't go back there.
There's a light on in there too. It's like a little lantern on it.
So I don't know that he's here. She made several phone calls to him while we were in there, or while she was in there waiting on us. It would lead me to believe that he's in Minnesota.
Yeah, not here, but this door's locked from the inside, and there's like a bed in there and shit. So somebody's in there. Sheriff's office. Whoever's in the shed, come out now, or we're coming in.
Who lives in this back shed?
Austin Jones was the last one back there.
Austin Jones? Is he
Austin.
currently back there right now? Because the door's locked from the inside.
I have no idea if he's back there now. He was supposed to come
Austin
this morning.
Jones. We've got a shed back here that's locked from the inside, and the property owner gave us permission to clear all of the buildings. All right, we're going to make entry in this back garage with permission from the property owner. Hey, Austin Jones.
She's sweating.
That's who Austin Jones is, his alias. Austin, you in there?
No.
I'm not Austin.
Who are you?
My name's Justin.
Turn around.
Justin?
Turn around.
There he
Justin,
is.
look at that.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Turn
Get
around.
on your knees now. Get on your knees. Hands on top of your head. Interlock your fingers. Is there anybody else?
That's his alias? Oh, God.
Justin lied to me! Justin!
Anybody else in here with you?
He told me he left!
Is that true?
Did she know you were here?
Alright, just send it. You have your weapons on you?
No.
No needles, nothing to stick your poke?
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Back up on the friction real quick.
I'm sorry.
You good? Stand there. Nothing on you?
No.
What property do you have on you? Just your wallet, phone?
Phone, money, some sunglasses.
Right. I'm gonna double lock these real quick.
God, why do people lie to me all the time?
I'm just trying to make my mom's funeral tomorrow.
Well, man,
And then I was
I understand
literally
that.
going to turn myself in after I told my PO that same thing.
17 Monroe.
I was trying to make it to Minnesota to my mom's funeral tomorrow. All I have to do is make it till
Hey,
tomorrow.
Jason, thank you very much. Akira, thank you for the 21 months, and Jason for the 20 months.
Back there, bro, or what? He just crashed in there.
Kaylee, stop. Stop. You know I didn't.
Figure out where that ant is coming from and then detain her.
I'm being told by my sergeant that we're just gonna go. All right.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
She knew you were here and didn't leave. She's just covering for you. I understand that.
So right now I'm just gonna have you put your phone on the table. I'm gonna have you stand up. Okay. Walk over to me, face the window, and then have your hands behind your back.
Can I put a sweater on?
We'll just go like that. And I'll bring a sweater.
Can I just hit a... You hit that button for me?
Go ahead and hit whatever you want to hit.
Probably would have if you. Probably would have if you.
Grandma, I have to go, Grandma. I have to go until Jefferson clears my warrant. It was paid. I showed him, I paid it and everything.
Justin was hiding in the back shed.
He was back there now?
Yeah.
You can ask my grandma. We were fighting this morning. He told me he left. I have the text. Yo.
I'm not used to wetting other people's noses.
Well, Grandma, I got snot hanging from my face.
There's some hanging from my hands.
Can you help me? I got snot hanging from my face.
So all of you walk to the front of my squad right here, 27.
Which one this is?
All right, nothing on you, no bombs, grenades, anything like that. Do you want help walking? Are you gonna be able to make it?
That's why everybody's dying in
Warrant, I think swatting. I don't know what else he may be adding.
Alright.
Which the one's swatting, I think is class I.
What is it?
Swatting,
Swatting? Swatting? Swatting.
calling places and eliciting an emergency response.
Kaylee was charged with felony counts of bail jumping, ×3, swatting, false reporting of an emergency, misdemeanor counts of obstructing an officer, bail jumping, and false emergency 911 call. Justin was arrested and transported to Monroe County Jail for his probation and Minnesota warrants. Kaylee was released on a $2,000 signature bond.
Why?
Support Code BlueCam by joining our Patreon.
I guess most of these things are pretty recent, so of course we're not going to know the outcome of these things, but ugh. All right, we got one last one.
Can you show me your driver's license that permits you to drive in Ireland?
What part of I'm not driving?
I know, the sons of a law, I know.
Because I said already I traveled in my automobile.
Okay, you're just twisting words now. Do you have a driver's license at all, regardless of driving today or not?
I do.
Okay, can I see it, please?
No.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we head to the Republic of Ireland for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen gets stopped for displaying fake plates and tries to cite the US Supreme Court, the United States Code and the Uniform Commercial Code to stop the Garda Islands police force from towing his car. And when that doesn't work, he tries to use his €1 million fee schedule and his family as a shield. Obviously, this doesn't work, but it's fun watching him try, so follow me on this hilarious journey. Right, let's get into the video. I mean, he is kind of right. I could give him a point here, but compared with him and what he's doing...
What? Not wearing a hat is straight up in
the uniform cap is a minor issue, and it's even less of an issue when you read the actual policy, which says headwear must be worn by uniform guarder. However, the policy also states a common sense approach is to be applied when responding to unplanned incidents requiring immediate attention. But surprisingly, the policy doesn't say failure to wear a hat or headwear is impersonation of a guard. I know, I'm shocked too.
And why are you stopping me?
I'd like you to give a response to my question first. I'm not stopping you. I'm just asking about this car. You're not driving it.
No, I don't drive. I travel.
Who's driving so?
I said I travel.
So who drives the
Do you
car?
know what the definition of driving is?
Okay. Can you just give me your driver's license, please?
I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license.
Okay, so who does drive the car?
Nobody drives the car.
So how did the car get here?
It's not a car. It's an automobile.
Okay.
This is an automobile, and I travel in it.
Right. Oh, the irony of him saying, if you don't know the difference between travelling and driving, then you shouldn't be in law enforcement, is again mind-blowing, because as you'll see later on in this video, he relies heavily on misinterpreted US law for his travelling not driving argument.
Right, sir. What I'm going to ask you first, you don't have our permission to record us.
Yeah, I can
I'm
record
just going
it.
to make that very clear to you first.
I don't need your permission, to be honest.
Yes, but you do need our permission.
I'm in a public area.
Yes, yeah.
I have the right to record anywhere.
That's what.
You have a soft-sit spouting pseudo-legal woo on a traffic stop, and the first thing you do is complain about being recorded. And you're a sergeant, you should know better. You've got a soft-sit here, take advantage.
That's why, and you're after answering a question there, you're in a public area.
Yeah.
We've demanded documents from you.
You can demand anything
it's
you
up
want.
to you to produce them. If you don't, we can seize the car. Okay?
Is that a threat?
Under Section 41 of the Road Traffic Act 1961. It's no threat, it's a fact. We're covered by legislation to lift this. She's been very polite to you and she's asked you for documents. Okay?
May I have your names, please?
Yeah, John Bohan is my name.
And Garda Linda O'Leary is mine. Now can we have
Linda
yours,
O'Leary.
please, and some identification?
So let me give you something first. First of all, let me get my family in the automobile.
No, that won't be happening. until we see proof of insurance and driving license, we can't let
Why?
go on the road.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? You're in Ireland.
We just want your identification, please, sir.
So here he is citing the US Supreme Court. Well, an article that claims to cite US Supreme Court cases that supposedly support his claim, when in fact not one of those cases in that article say you don't need a license to drive an automobile on public with US law is not over, because like I said in the intro, he goes on to cite the UCC, USC and the Bill of Rights. No, I am not kidding. This is even better than the time a UK soft-sit pleaded the fifth.
Let me get something for you. You want to have one?
Okay, thank you.
Think about the cover?
Are you living local?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
So if you guys want my data, anything that has to do with me, first you need to fill this out.
So you're saying the law requires this police officer, or Garda, sorry, fill out this form? Oh really? And where did you find this law? Did you pull it from your backside or did you...
Article 13 of GDPR, which I believe is the EU's Privacy Act, but then he goes on to cite US statutes.
You find it in the same place you found that article? Wait, that's pretty much the same place, isn't it?
Because
no, sir. You misunderstand.
Because first of all, I'm not looking to contract with you guys. I don't wish to contract with you. And if you want my data, you need to fill this out.
No, we won't be filling anything down.
Then I won't be giving you anything.
We're not required to give you any document. But what you are certainly required to do is give us your name and address and your details.
So,
okay?
Why am I not surprised that he doesn't understand what perjury is or the laws surrounding data protection?
Yeah.
I have the insurance here. Come here.
That's according to this.
Yeah.
Nowhere else is there any other information.
On the vehicle.
I mean, I guess you can try to spin that narrative, but the bottom line is you are operating a motor vehicle, so you are required under Irish law to give your details. And you can make up all the excuses in the world about being under duress and contracts when showing your license and insurance, but the courts will never agree with that interpretation because, well, you're wrong. But I'm guessing the real reason you are refusing to hand over...
Hey, thank you very much, Arkira, for the $4.99 super chat.
...without either.
This is because it's not a vehicle. It's an automobile. It's a private automobile. This is my insurance.
Can I see your identification?
Yep, of course you can. That's my domicile.
That's your domicile, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
And where is it you're originating from? Okay.
Thank you.
Is that real?
Sure, we don't know. It's the insurance. That looks like a photocopy there, that insurance.
I have the original.
Sir, do you mind if I ask you, do you see these number plates?
Yep.
What's the position with them?
It's for common law court.
What court?
Common law court.
Common law court.
International, yeah.
Common law in what country?
It's UK.
Dude, this freeman on the land common law court doesn't have any jurisdiction in the UK, so what makes you think they have that jurisdiction in Ireland? What is it with this guy and his obsession with laws from other countries?
Yeah, wait, it just clicked. Yeah, Van just pointed it out. It just clicked with me. He's in Ireland. So not only is he citing US law, he's citing UK law when Ireland is its own independent country separate from the UK.
Common law court.
Layers
Yes,
upon
but it's
layers.
international, so it's everywhere.
But these plates,
Yep.
they're not corresponding with your NCT, sir.
That's because the plates, I changed them when I bought the car. They belong to somebody else. So the person that owned the car before, he had this NCT test done before. So I didn't have to do another NCT because...
So you changed the plates. When did you change the plates?
When I bought the car.
How long ago?
About 2-3 months ago. I can't remember exactly.
I'm going to caution you as follows. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so. But whatever you do say will be taken down right and may be given in evidence. We are looking at a disc here on the windscreen.
Yeah.
And it's coming up on our system that it's stolen.
It's stolen?
Yeah, the registration number, it's an unauthorized take.
Uh-oh.
And his...
Well, okay. One, uh-oh. They're saying it's stolen. Two, why is he citing US code?
response to that accusation is to cite the penalties for violating a United States code that covers false and misleading statements. This stop just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually...
The car registration plate corresponding to that. So you've taken off the plates. Is that what you're telling me?
So the previous plates were from the previous owner. He registered the car.
But unfortunately, you're in possession of the car at the moment.
It's not a car. It's an automobile.
Well, automobile car. We call it a car, mechanically propelled vehicle. We call it.
That's what it's called under your codes,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Under your codes, he says, as if codes don't have the weight of the law behind them. Yet he doesn't see the irony of citing codes from a completely different country when he thinks they somehow support his arguments here in Ireland.
Yeah, it must
Hilarious.
be nice.
Yeah.
And that is for driving, and driving is a commercial term for goods and service.
Okay.
And do you see any goods in my car, in my automobile? Sorry.
No, but I think you're going past.
Do you believe I'm engaged in commercial activity at the moment?
No, but what I do believe is that the registration number that's denoted on that NCT certificate is coming up stolen on our.
I really don't believe that, actually.
No, it is.
No,
it is
I don't believe that.
Well,
No.
that's okay. You're entitled to your beliefs. We have to satisfy ourselves.
I do actually love how calm this sergeant is being in the face of overwhelming stupidity. I mean, he stumbled a bit with the whole "you don't have permission to record me" argument, but I think he's turned it around and we can just enjoy watching him own this silly soft sit now.
Dice que el carro le parece en el sistema como robado. Está bien, loco.
Sir, when did you buy the car?
About 2 or 3 months ago. I think I have the contract here.
Oh, have you?
I do, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Koala T, think of the $2 Canadian. He accidentally called it a car. Oh, I think he tried to correct them in saying that it's not a car, it's an automobile. So yeah, he messed up there.
I have the contract of the previous owner as well. His signature, his autograph, everything.
Have you?
Yeah. Of course, I have my evidence for court in case of anything like this is to come happen.
Okay. Were you ever stopped before in this vehicle?
It's not a vehicle, I said already.
Oh yeah. Well, we'd call it a vehicle.
Yes, that's the commercial words that you guys use to try to trick us into your all your stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. We've all been tricked, guys. We've been hoodwinked into taking a basic competency test to ensure we can operate a 2-ton machine on a public road relatively safely. And then, of course, tricked into purchasing insurance so we can pay for any damage we cause when or if we have an accident. Makes complete sense.
This is our contract from the previous owner.
We're not trying to trick you into anything.
I know how you guys work. I used to be in law enforcement before.
Good. I'm glad.
I know how you guys work, and I know what games you guys are playing. And you might think you're doing the right thing, but
no, we have to satisfy ourselves that a vehicle is fully insured and it's not stolen. I think.
Yeah. But it's not stolen, so I'm just surprised you think that.
Well, the reason we think, and I've explained it to you already, is this
I have no idea, Deacon.
Corresponded with your plates.
That was from the previous owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's shown that vehicle registration number to this vehicle.
I think it's under his name.
Yeah, that's the problem we have, sir. Okay, so you can see where we're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Thank you. Just doing our inquiries first of all.
Meta adentro del bebé si quiere.
Have you got the keys of the vehicle, please?
¿Qué dijo? Okay. ¿Nada más?
Well, apparently, I'd ask you not to put in anything there.
I don't take orders from you.
Oh,
please step away.
I'm afraid, sir. We're trying.
My baby's cold, and he needs to go in the car.
Your baby's
in the vehicle. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now you're tricking me. So it's my automobile.
I'm not tricking you at all. We believe that this vehicle.
Please step aside.
We believe this vehicle may be stolen.
You're now interfering with my travels.
No, sir. We're
yes.
not interfering with anything.
Dice que no va a dejar que entre.
If you want to step back inside into the heat, you're quite welcome.
So do you want my wife and my baby to be out here in the cold?
You can step back into the heat if you so wish.
Well, why would you put yourself in this position to have your wife and child out in the cold by trying this BS?
Si quieres se puede entrar a la tienda otra vez.
And we can drop you home if you say.
There's no dropping you at home. I'm going to go in my automobile.
Yeah,
it's simple as that.
Well, unfortunately, we have to satisfy ourselves.
So go and satisfy yourselves. Yeah. And let my wife and my children stay inside our automobile.
Inside in the shops. Okay, we're not trying to make a scene.
Oh, but he clearly wants to make a scene. That much is obvious, even at the expense of his wife and baby and kid. And he will do anything, even going as far as using them as a pawn in his soft-sit game. And he posted this on YouTube to gain sympathy.
Of course.
So maybe you're trying to tell me that the person from before that I bought it from was stolen.
No, what I'm saying to you is the disc you have on the windscreen with that registration plate is coming up stolen on our system.
So he keeps saying the officer is perjuring himself because the vehicle wasn't reported stolen by him or the previous owner. Well, maybe not by him, but how does he know the previous owner didn't report the car as stolen? Well, he doesn't, does he? But anyway, that's not what the officer is saying. He's just saying it comes back as stolen on the system and more checks need to be done. Also, perjury is the offence of willfully telling an untruth or making a misrepresentation under oath.
Yeah, they don't know what perjury is.
You're quite welcome to sit into our car.
Que si quieren sentarse en el carro de ellos.
The shop there. It's up to
o pueden entrar a la tienda si quieren.
Okay, and we'll drop.
Oh, really, Bob?
No problem.
Wow.
Okay, we just have to satisfy.
O nos va a dejar en la casa, dice.
This vehicle isn't stolen.
Que tienen que estar seguros que el carro no está robado. Vamos adentro entonces.
Is that okay?
We'll go inside.
Okay, thank you.
Are we set?
No, sir.
Sorry?
How are you?
Are we set now?
2 seconds.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my jacket.
Now, what's going to happen here is the vehicle is going to be seized. We're not happy.
The vehicle is going to be seized?
Seized, yes, under Section 41.
So if you're this so-called living man and the laws of Ireland don't apply to you because, well, you're a living man, why have you been citing laws from around the world that refer to the person? Oh, that's right, it's because you're a hypocrite.
One of the Road Traffic Act, 1961. Okay, we do not believe that there's insurance, proper insurance on this vehicle.
Oh, really?
Also, we have a disc
I'll take a look at it later.
Vehicle that shows the registration number on that disc shows that it's stolen on our system. So we need to verify that and we need to get it properly checked.
That is so strange.
Okay. Now what we're going to offer you is a lift home because you have young children there, and we can facilitate you in that regard. Okay, because of the young children you have there. So it's up to yourself if you wish to take us up on that offer. Is that all right?
I don't consent to that, no. I don't wish to contract with you.
Yeah, okay, that's no problem.
Of course he sees a lift home as a contract, so therefore doesn't consent. Why am I not surprised? Softsits really are experts at playing the victim, even at the expense of their own family. But now comes one of my favourite parts of any softsit video, the fee schedule.
Oh no, no.
We're going to give you back your documents now in a second, alright?
Yeah.
Is that fair enough?
Yes, I need to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we have the key of the car?
Absolutely not. I'm not giving you my automobile.
Okay, that's okay. We're seizing it anyway.
No, you're
okay.
not.
Oh,
you're
yes,
not.
We are
if you are, then you agree to pay me a €1 million fee.
Oh my god. Oh, what does this say? Notice the Asians. Oh, and he's doing the David Wynn Miller thing. He's doing the quantum syntax grammar. Oh my god. And then citing the UCC 1-308, another U.S. law.
For trespassing on my automobile.
No, sir, that's ridiculous.
Yes,
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. But look, here it is in black and white, so it must be true. Anyway, let's take a quick look at this abomination. Notice to principal is notice to agent.
Thank you, Tom, for the 9 months.
Notice to principal. Public servant officer for the trespassing of this automobile is with the fee of €1 million. And he cites America's UCC 1-308 as the authority with all rights reserved and not negotiable. He claims to be tax exempt under the Diplomatic Immunities Act of 1967, which is weird coming from a softsit because apparently statutes, codes and acts are not law and need your consent. But here we are, they don't consent, but of course when it comes to them charging other people, they don't afford them that privilege. The hypocrisy.
I'm
charging already $2 million per
exactly
minute.
what you're doing right now.
I'm just being polite to you.
I'm being very polite with you as well.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out in court, and I'm sure I'm going to win.
You're turning down my offer of the lift.
Oh, the lift?
Yeah.
I'm sure I can take that one, yeah. But I'm turning down the offer of you taking my automobile. That's the offer I'm declining. I'm not consenting to that.
Unfortunately, you don't have to consent to anything.
And why am I not surprised that he doesn't understand the term policed by consent? I don't think I need to explain this one to my audience. In fact, I know I don't, but if you've never heard that term, a quick 5-second Google search will explain it. Just know that it doesn't mean you have to personally agree to a law before it can be applied to you. But I noticed that he does now consent to that very generous ride home, which is only happening because of his young family, which of course he used as a shield.
We're seizing it. Okay, under Section 41 of the Road Traffic Act, we believe
but
there's no insurance. We believe there's a false disc on the or a disc on the windscreen that relates to a stolen vehicle.
The Road Traffic Act applies to persons. I'm a living man, not a person.
Oh my god.
Yes, of course.
Thank God.
It says on my document there. And
You're a living man. Yes. Thank God you're not a zombie.
You can confirm with your superior as well if you like.
Yeah, I don't need to consult with anyone at the moment.
Okay.
I'm quite happy, but you're quite entitled to seek legal advice if you so wish.
Well, I know exactly the law, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, the irony of him consenting to laws he thinks benefit him, but not the ones that he doesn't, specifically traffic laws, is yet again mind-blowing. Also, the text added to the screen is pure gold, like ignorance of the law is no excuse to break it, and he's using legalese to trick me to contract with him, and the old favourite, I don't stand under your authority.
Oh, God.
Because understand secretly means stand under. And finally, if he says yes to having his car towed, that means he gave them jurisdiction to tow it, even though the car is being towed with or without his permission.
Yeah, basically.
So,
and what small bit of the law we know is that we have to satisfy ourselves in relation to this, okay? Do you understand what we're saying?
No, I don't stand under your authority, I stand under common law.
That's good, that's good. Well, we're paid, unfortunately, to
scam people, because this is what a scam is.
It's a scam.
This is a scam.
Is that
yeah.
what you think it is?
That's what I know it is.
You're entitled to your
because you're taking away my automobile when I have not broken any crime, have not done anything wrong.
I think I've explained it to you now.
First of all,
thanks very much. Okay, thank you. We're going to give you back your documents here now. You're refusing to hand over the keys. Am I right in that regard?
That's correct, yeah.
That's correct. Okay. We're seizing the car. Okay.
Which guard station you guys from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Yeah. All right. Can I see your warrant card, please?
Oh God, he's doing the Dun and Brad. He's referencing the Dun and Bradstreet Dunn's number.
No, I want to see the warrant. I want to see your warrant card. I know.
Sergeant here in Kentucky.
Okay. I want to see your warrant card.
You don't have to see.
Well, I do have to see it. That's the law. When I ask for your warrant card, you have to show your warrant card.
You see that? I'll put it into the camera here. Just to
no, I already know it. I already know that one. But,
John Bowen.
No, but are you not carrying your oath card with you? You're not.
No.
So that means that anything that you do right now is not. This is nothing.
Are you not happy who I am?
No, absolutely not. I need to see your warrant card.
Okay.
Because if you don't have a warrant card, then how do I know who you are? You could be anybody impersonating a guard.
All right. Okay.
But you know what you are? You are a police constable. You're a police constable.
Okay.
Not on guard at Chicana. It's a private company.
What's a private company?
On guard at Chicana.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's news to me.
A lot of new things are going to be new for you.
Sovereign citizens say that like they're the first living man ever to make these veiled threats. Look, you are nothing special. You haven't uncovered some great secret or loophole with the law. You're just another gullible fool to fall down the rabbit hole. You're even citing US law in Ireland, for God's sake. That should tell you everything.
Do you have a driver's license registered in any country?
I don't have a driver's license. I don't drive.
You don't drive, okay. So who did drive the car here today?
Nobody drove the car. I traveled in my automobile today.
Okay, you traveled.
Yes, I'm a traveler.
Right. On the side with the steering wheel.
I think that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Okay. So for you to drive here.
I didn't drive here. I said I traveled here.
Right. So
in
if you
my
travel
automobile.
here today,
yeah.
You obviously require a driver's license.
That's for commercial activity. That's what a
way,
driver's license is.
Can you show me a driver's license that permits you to drive in Ireland?
What part of I'm not driving do you not understand? Because I said already I traveled in my automobile.
Okay, you're just twisting words now. Do you have a driver's license at all, regardless of driving today or not?
First of all, well done for calling him out. Not many officers will do that. And regarding the words here on the screen, yes, you are twisting words and the definitions of those words to fit your travelling, not driving narrative. And the fact that you repeat those words isn't a good thing.
I do.
Okay, can I see it, please?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to give you guys any more details anymore.
Okay, can you give me your address, please?
I don't have an address.
You don't?
I'm a traveler. I have a domicile.
Where do you live? Domicile.
I live inside my body.
Oh
Ever
my
since
God.
the day I came to consciousness.
Okay, you're just...
I know why they do it. I don't know why they do it. But it's so asinine. Unbelievably asinine whenever they just tell your birth date, man. It's not that deep.
Sounding silly now, because clearly you've got a family and they
Yes.
don't live inside your body. Where do they live?
They live inside their own bodies.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Fair. You may return to your family inside.
Okay, so I will spare you the last 20 minutes where he continually repeats the same arguments, uses his kids to gain sympathy from his audience, and the part where he calls the Garda leaving after towing his car the walk of shame. But I will leave a link to the original video for anyone who would like to watch that part. But as you can see, his liberty was taken, and now he claims the stop was an unlawful custodial arrest without due process of law for 57 minutes. So naturally, he's done the math, and it turns out the Garda are in big trouble because apparently they now owe him
1.1 million euros.
1 million euros. 1.1 million for the custodial arrest, plus another 1 million for the trespassing of his automobile.
Gotcha.
I'm sure everyone at Kanturk Garda Station are shaking in their boots right now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your...
Shout out to Van Balen. Also, that's a good point. How is it that the Garda is doing the walk of shame when they're the ones who got their car towed? But whatever. It'll never ever not be like cringe every time I hear somebody from outside the United States trying to cite US law. I mean, that's it. Just saying that sounds like a quintessential like American thing. Like, it really makes Americans look worse because of these soft sits, because they're trying to cite US law as if it's universal. But they're pricks, and honestly, the Europe isn't all that much better. But I digress. So that's gonna be it, guys. We're going to call it here. I'm going to be watching the Cowboys game tonight. Yeah, that's also true. Like, Danny's like, a lot of UK and Australian people do it though. Like, a lot of the Commonwealth countries, some of them will try to ad lib like sovereign citizen scripts and like replace like U.S. Constitution with the Magna Carta, or the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and what have you. But others won't even bother. Others will straight up cite the UCC, calling it the Universal Commercial Code, though it's called the Uniform Commercial Code. Or they'll just straight up cite U.S. Supreme Court cases like this dingus did. It's maddening. I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, gonna go watch the Cowboys game. Watch, I don't know why, because I have zero confidence right now. I want to have confidence. We're supposed to beat Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, on paper, we're supposed to be better, but we shall see. That's 8:15 tonight with the kickoff. I still haven't figured out where I'm gonna watch it yet. I gotta figure that one out too. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'm gonna see about showcasing Mr. Blandino's latest hearing. I did watch a good portion of it, but not all of it. But I'm gonna watch it again, see if I can't trim it down a bit, and see what else I can find for you guys. But that'll be on Wednesday. Thanks guys again for watching. Thank you, all of you, for the super chats, for re-upping your memberships, and as always, your support is always appreciated. You guys really it really does mean a lot. I know I don't say it enough, but it does mean a lot, having your support and having you guys come and spend the afternoon with me. All right, thank you guys again. Take care.